Oh yeah, can I be heard? Yes, I can. What's going on? It is Marlon Hurd, the Valiionaire, and I'm walking through the neighborhood. It's a pretty nice neighborhood. I remember when we came and looked at these houses. It was the it was a 2000 what 17. The neighborhood wasn't complete. It was like one of those forgotten projects, and then 2017, these all these neighborhoods started to come into some money, and they started rebuilding the houses again. So we came and looked at the house, and you know, really nice neighborhood, man. The house is on a hill. The house is on a hill, y'all. So really nice neighborhood, really big bougie neighborhood. And one thing I like about it's a lot of melanated people that live out here. Really nice neighborhood. Everybody's yards are kept pristine. We got an HOA, blah blah blah. So I'm out enjoying the community. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about some more mindset value. Um, this this process I'm about to share with you, I can't remember how I learned it. Um, I think I just kind of put some things together I learned about throughout the years. You know how you learn some things throughout the years, and you kind of put together your own process of piece here, piece here, piece there. I think that's how I learned this. But this is called the success ladder. All right. And this is about changing your lifestyle. You know, people have certain lifestyles, like this is where they shop, this is what they buy, this is what they eat, this is where they go. It's part of their lifestyle. And what I mean by that, it's what they do every day. It's part of their lifestyle. But there's individuals who are in certain areas and they want to get to a certain point in their lifestyle. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you each step, and you have to go through each one of these steps if you want to reach that certain part of your lifestyle. You have to go through these steps. There aren't any um, shortcuts. All right. Now, anytime I'm looking to make a lifestyle change, I go through this. Now, of course, I learned it in network marketing. You know, network marketing gave me a lot of great value, in network marketing. But anytime I'm looking to make a lifestyle change, these are the steps that I go through. So, number one, if you're looking to make a lifestyle change, it starts with the information. All right. You're not where you want to be in life because you haven't discovered the information first. You don't know what to do. Right? You have this vision, right? You got this vision. I talked about this in the win formula, right? Or desire plus skills times faith equals success. Right? You got this vision, but you don't know the skills. Okay? You don't know the how-tos on how to get there. So the first thing you want to do is get the information. Information. It goes in, takes on a new form, creates a new action. You got to get the information. You got to read the books. You got to get on the coaching calls. You got to pay for that process. Whatever it is, you got to get the information. Right? Your brain has folds in it because it's designed to grow. And when it's growing, it's folding into itself. That's why your brain has folds. Because every day it's growing new neural connections. When you learn something new, you're reading a book or you're on a call, you're on a presentation, and you're learning something you never heard of before. What happens is your brain starts to create a new neural connection. It is to start to grow a neural end, and it's out there looking for a connection. It just starts growing. You read a new book. You got a new coach, right? And now your brain is creating this little this neuron, and it's out there waving around. After a while, it will connect to another one, and then that thought starts to create. So you got to get the information. Now, information creates new beliefs. There are things that you believe in, like you believe so wholeheartedly. Like being a millionaire is for other people. You believe that. You believe that being a millionaire is not for you. So because you have those beliefs, you don't do the things you need to do in order for that to create, because you don't believe it's going to happen for you. So you don't do the work. You don't do the action steps. Well, when you start to get new information, your beliefs start to change. You're like, maybe I can do that. Because you were on that call, you read that book, you got your questions answered, you start to think, you're like, maybe I can do this. Your beliefs are changing. What you believe in is starting to change. Now you're starting to believe, maybe I can. You're starting to believe, maybe I can. Now, you don't have all the information yet, but you got enough to start to kind of inch forward. Like, let me kind of, okay? Now, as your beliefs grow, your thoughts are different. What you think about is different. Now you're thinking about that process or that thing or that course or that vision is on your mind. You know why? Because those neural connections in your brain have connected, and now it's bringing on new thoughts. And if you've ever read the book, Think and Grow Rich, if you haven't read it, get the book. Go to our book library, get the book. Think and Grow Rich. And one of the first lines in that book is, truly thoughts are things. So now your thoughts are different. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about that process. You're thinking about those steps. It's on your mind. Then once it's on your mind, you start writing it down. Okay, so we have information, beliefs, thoughts. We call these the roots, because these are things that you can't see. You can't see the information going into your mind. You can't see the beliefs changing. You can't see the thoughts. But those are the things that are working the most for you. Those things are working the best for you. The roots are looking for the source. Where's the tap root? Every tree, every plant has a tap root. And that tap root finds the source. It finds the water. It finds the nutrients. And that tap root will feed the entire plant, the entire bush, the entire tree, the entire plant. That tap root. So you're like, how can that plant survive in these kind of conditions? Because there's a root that found the source. Your thoughts create the tap root. And now, I don't want to get religious, but once your thoughts are connected to the source, God, Allah, whatever you want to call them, once they're connected to the source, everything comes a lot faster, because that's where your thoughts come from. I'm not looking to get religious. You believe what you want to, but this is what I believe. Now, You got the roots, you got the information, you have the belief, you have the thoughts, you got the roots. Now, once you have those, you kind of start on the actions. You start doing different actions. These are the how to's. I talked about this in desire plus skill times faith. It's the how to's. The skill is what you're doing, because faith, faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead, because once you start to get the information, once your beliefs change, once your thoughts change, your faith grows, because now you can see your vision is different. Your vision is different. But that's still faith because you haven't seen it yet. So you got to do the work, and that's the actions. Now you start doing different actions. I see this every year at the gym. I'm an avid gym goer. I've been an avid gym goer for the last 3, 4 years. In the beginning of the year, the gym is packed. It's packed out. It's packed out, right? By March, April, it thins out, right? Because those individuals who were in the gym, New Year's resolutions, they start to thin out. But the people who stay are the ones that sat down with the personal trainer and got some information. It's the reason I'm still at the gym. It's the reason why I got a trainer, because the trainer sat me down and said, here's where you are. Here's where you're going to be. Here's some information. They got my body fat content. They got all that stuff. My height, my weight, all that. And then I start doing the right actions. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what to do. Know what you're dealing with so you know how to deal with it. A lot of people don't know what they're dealing with. They want to make more money. They want to have better credit. They want to have a different life, but they don't know what they're dealing with. They don't know what they're dealing with. So the actions they take aren't correct to that situation. So you start taking different actions, because now you kind of understand where you are, right? Instead of um, not eating less, you eat more because your body needs the energy to burn fat. Sounds crazy, right? Like, why I'm trying to lose weight, why would I eat more? Well, your body needs the energy from the food in order to burn the fat that you're looking to lose. You're not giving your body enough energy through food to burn the fat, because your body needs to be in homeostasis. It needs to be at a certain level in order to reach where you're looking to go. So you need to give your body more food so it can have more energy to burn that excess fat. And meanwhile, you're starving your body. But if you got the right information, understood all that kind of stuff, you're like, oh, I'm not eating enough. Now, once you start doing the right actions, that's when your life changes. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You've been in the gym 90, 120 days. You start to see your arms round out. You start to see the weight drop a little bit. You start to see your chest pop up. You start to see your legs bulging out. You're like, man, now your life is different. You were 180 pounds. Now you're 150 pounds. Your life is different. You got more energy. Your clothes fit different. You look different. You look healthy. Your bank account is growing. Your credit is getting better. You're able to take your wife or your husband out on a 3-day trip. And then the longer you do it, it becomes part of your lifestyle. This is just what I do. I do my money like this. I do my credit like this. I do my traveling like this. It becomes your lifestyle, what you do on a consistent basis. But it starts with the information. You're not where you want to be because you don't know what to do. You don't know the steps. There's a book out there called The Science of Getting Rich by William Waddles. Look it up. Called The Science of Getting Rich by William Waddles. And one thing William says is that there's a certain way to do things. Not the right way or the wrong way, a certain way. So if you want to get certain results, there's a certain way you do it. There's a certain way. Not right or wrong, a certain way. Get the book, The Science of Getting Rich. He has other books as well too. William Waddles. All right. So, information changes beliefs, changes the thoughts, changes the actions, which changes the life, which creates the lifestyle. But you got to go through every step, and you can't skip a step. This is one of the reasons why people aren't where they want to be, because they don't want to go through the steps. They don't want to go through the steps. They want it given. They want it right now. They're like, oh my gosh, and and why is it taking so long? You got to go through the steps. All right, so if you want to learn these steps, if you want to be part of a great community, come join us in the Budget Boys community. We got a lot of great stuff, a lot of great value, a lot of great things to share with you. So the link should be somewhere with this information, this video, this podcast. Marlon Hurd, the Valiionaire. I'll see you on the next episode.